Marine conservation and restoration efforts for mitigating and adapting in climate change have gained momentum in Wasini Island of Kwale County. Climate change has globally contributed to worsening food security, reduced the predictable availability of fresh water, and exacerbated the spread of diseases and other threats to human health and fish. Tobias Chanji with more from Kwale County.
The famed Wasini Island in Kwale is one of the country's major fishing grounds and home to amazing creatures of the sea. But the degradation of these habitats led to loss of marine resources that ultimately has affected livelihoods of coastal communities who depend on fishing, tourism and hospitality sectors.
The heat have affected the fish breeding sites, and there was a lot of coral degradation.
In a bid to reduce severe threats of climate change to marine ecosystems, Coast Development Authority, in partnership with the National Environment Management Authority NEMA, is implementing the Kenya Climate Change Adaptation Program aimed at building resilience and adaptive capacity to climate change among vulnerable communities living along the coastline.
Hizi ni baadhi ya zile aina nyasi tulipanda. Unaona kuna aina mbili hapa, unaona? Kuna hii na hii hapa. Ndio hiyo green unaziona hapo chini.
Seagrass, mangrove forest and coral reefs conservation activities geared towards saving marine life and by extension local communities dependent on the sea for their livelihoods have gone a notch higher.
This is where we involve the youth and women group. In this process, we were able to do some artificial coral nurseries, and in the process, transplant coral reefs at areas where the coral were degraded. This was intended to regenerate the coral reef, thereby providing some good breeding ground for the fish.
The marine conservation efforts are crucial not only for biodiversity, but for the people who depend on the ocean as a source of food and income.
Tija kubwa ambayo tumepata faida kubwa kupitia seagrass ni fish breeding areas zilizidi, alafu pia samaki walizidi.
Kwanza kupitia ya hizo project tumepata elimu ambayo hatukuwa nayo. Sasa kiasi kwamba wewe ni mvuvi, lakini hata kama uvuvi umeleta shida, mapato kidogo yamepungua, lakini una taaluma nyingine ambayo unaweza ukafanya.
Choti Fumo, a women group's leader, noted the conservations are bearing fruit also in the tourism sector.
Inaleta wazungu, yani watalii wanafurahia, wanakuja kutembea, wanakuja wameongezeka, ilikuwa kidogo wameshikika kwa kulingana na mambo ya COVID-19.
Tobias Chanji, KTN News, Kwale County.
And let's now embark on our continuing series. And